Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. It is Paula here coming at you live for our Hibbing Wellness podcast / Facebook live stream. Sharing some tips on how to keep your immune system strong so that your immune system can support you. And for many of us, cold and flu season is right around the corner. And a lot of people are actually already being affected by cold and flu season. And so I thought it would be really important to come on and to share some tips and tricks that I use myself to help keep myself strong so that I can keep on helping people and not get bogged down by a lot of these cold and flu symptoms or any kind of illness, basically. And so I want to share 5 tips that I use on a regular basis to help strengthen my immune system. And the first number 1 tip that I use a lot is sleep. There's so many important things that your body does when you sleep at night, and getting a good 6 to 9 hours of sleep a night. 7 to 9 is more preferred, but really making sure you're getting your sleep on a regular basis is going to help tremendously when it comes to your immune support. There are certain things that your body just has to do when you're powered down, more or less, during the night. There's so much healing and recovery that happens in your body, and if you're not sleeping enough, or if you're not sleeping deep enough, or getting enough REM cycles or what have you, your immune system is not going to be able to function as well as possible. And so I really strongly encourage you, especially going into cold and flu season, is make the time to get enough sleep at night. And whether that's you need to start creating a bedtime routine so that you can start calming down, if that's you have to start delegating stuff so that you're not constantly going and you're not constantly doing, that making sure you're just powering down every single night so that you can get the sleep that you need so your body can recover and function the way you want it to. The second tip that I try to use to help boost my immune system is physical activity. Moving your body is phenomenal for boosting your immune system. And whether that's purposeful movement or exercise or massage. Good morning, Miss Angela. Massage and body work has been shown to help a lot with boosting immune support, and there's actually a lot of research going on right now about the effects of massage on like cancer recovery and stuff like that. And so the massage, that contraction and expansion of the muscles that happen, as well as increasing circulation throughout your whole body when you do exercise or massage, can really help boost your immune system a little bit more. And so I'd encourage you, especially during cold and flu season, get out and move. If you can't get out and move on a regular basis, then schedule a massage on a regular basis, or do something, yoga, stretches, active, concentrated stretches to help increase that blood flow, and all of that fluid motion throughout your body really does wonders for helping boost your immune system. The third thing that I really believe, and I'm a very big component of for boosting your immune system, is reducing the inflammatory foods in your diet. There's a lot more research coming out about the chemicals and just the inflammatory process that goes on with most of the foods that we eat, and how that negatively impacts your body. If you're creating more inflammation in your body cannot function the way it's supposed to, so you're going to be a lot more likely to get sick or to get ailments than somebody who eats cleaner, less processed foods. Kind of the rule of thumb that I go for when it comes to a lot of the processed foods, if it's white, it probably has some sort of gunk happening to it. It's either been bleached or processed or stripped or whatever, or if it comes out of a box. If it comes out of a box, then it's probably been processed to kingdom come, and you probably shouldn't have it in your diet. Going organic and non-GMO whenever possible, but even switching from just like breads and stuff to spaghetti squash or some of these other more natural zucchini, stuff like that, can really help just reduce the inflammation in your body, because we all know what you put in your body is what you get out of your body. And if you put junk and inflammatory foods in your body all the time, you're gonna get a life of probably a little bit more junk and inflammation. So we have sleep, we have physical movement, exercise, massage, whatever you have to do. Even stretching at home can count as concentrated movement. What we put in our food, or what we put in our body, is what we get out of our body. And then if you are somebody who has a little bit of cold or flu, some symptoms coming up already, a really good thing that I've used tons, and it seems to help a lot, is echinacea and elderberry extracts. it's kind of one of those things that some people say it works and some people say it doesn't work. It's worked for me, and so I do it. I know there's somebody who comes here locally a few times a year, Elderberry Mama. I'll probably, if you want, comment below and I'll put the link for her Facebook page. If you want to contact her, she does elderberry tinctures where it's just basically concentrated elderberry that helps boost your immune system. Or when I was in Idaho, didn't have my elderberry syrup, and so I found a company when I was visiting my in-laws called 4Ps, and they have an elderberry and echinacea tincture, and it actually tastes pretty good. A lot of these stuff don't taste really good, but this one tastes good, and I've been using it. We had the cold come through the office. If you've called the office recently, Joanna has not sounded very pleasant. She's feeling fine. It's just her throat is shot from the coughs and the cold. And so as soon as she started having symptoms, I started taking this, and I take it in the morning, I take it at night, and I have had a touch of something, but I haven't really had a full-blown of anything. I haven't had to cancel clients, I haven't had to lose sleep at night or anything like that. And I really think helping the echinacea and the elderberry really help. A lot of people will swear by zinc as well, or there's airborne supplements, and a lot of people swear by them. They work for some people, they don't work for everybody, but overall, any little thing you can do is probably gonna be better than nothing. And then the last one, which I actually probably think is the most important thing that I have used over the years, and I would ask you to be curious and play with it, is I talk nicely to myself. Not all the time, I'm human, but on a fairly regular basis. I have found that whenever I start feeling something, I say little things to myself like, I'm starting to feel the effects of this, but my body's doing a really good job on fighting it off. And it sounds like wishful thinking for a lot of people, but seriously guys, I get sick, I maybe get a cold once a year. I can't even remember the last time I've gotten the flu or anything, and I work with the public for a living, and I just don't get sick. But I tell myself these kind of healing messages all the time, is that my body can handle what I give it, or my body does a really good job of fighting this off, or just saying, I don't get sick, I'm really healthy. And so those things, even if those words themselves don't do anything, which that's a topic for another time about the messages we tell ourselves, creating the reality, starting to be science behind it, which is really super fun. But even if they don't actually, just the words by themselves do anything, those telling yourself those thoughts and those messages is a really, really, really good way of kind of subtly training your brain to actually start behaving in a certain way. If you constantly are telling yourself that you're healthy, that your body can handle what you throw at it, you're going to start acting like you're healthy and that your body can handle whatever you throw at it. And so these little things, these positive affirmations and mantras that people say, a lot of people say they don't work. I swear by them. I really, really do, because I've been using this for years, that my body can handle whatever I throw at it. I'm feeling a little bit of something, but my immune system is really strong, and my immune system is taking care of this. And it's amazing how much my whole illness or colds or anything like that has drastically decreased since I've started changing the messages that I'm feeding my body on a regular basis. And so 5 simple tips that we can share or we can implement or use on a regular basis with cold and flu season coming up. Immune support and supporting ourselves is a great way. We've got getting enough sleep at night. I cannot stress enough about how important sleep is for your regular health and wellness. We have exercise or purposeful movement. Massage therapy is in that category. Anything that we can do to elongate and contract and relax all of our muscles, because that helps push the lymph fluid through our system. It helps increase blood flow. It does all sorts of really fun things for us. Watching what you eat. Are you eating high inflammatory foods or are you eating anti-inflammatory foods? Anti-inflammatory foods are high fats like fish. I'm not thinking of anything else on the top of my head, so I apologize for that. So if you know them, put them in the comments below. There's a whole books on anti-inflammatory foods. Amazing for you. Fresh fruits and vegetables are most likely in there. Feed yourself some good stuff so that you can act appropriately. The other one is when you are feeling under the weather, take immune supports, not just immune suppressants or symptom managers. if you're taking Alka-Seltzer or Tylenol or something like that, that's really, really good at getting rid of your symptoms for a little bit, but it doesn't actually help you get better quicker. And so if you do need to take some symptom suppressant, do it, and that's fine. But also take some immune support at the same time. Echinacea, elderberry, zinc, something like that to help boost your system up instead of just trying to shove down the icky stuff that we don't like. And the last one is really be mindful of the messages you're telling yourself. And the more you can encourage your body to heal, the quicker your body will heal. And it sounds bizarre, but it works. And so I very, very hope this has helped somebody with something. We will see you guys all next time for our next installment of the Hibbing Wellness Podcast. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day.